40% increase. I always wanted a thing called tuna sashimi. 3, 2, 1.
Hello, Toonie here again. As you know, this is this time of month again. This is my monthly pickups. So I picked up a few things this month. You know, not as mad as last month, but there you go. So I think what we'll start with something a little bit unusual. I went to the film and comic convention in Cardiff about a week or so ago. I did take a video, but it came out really crap, so unfortunately I can't show you. They had a very, very small retro section. But they did have 10-player Bomberman on a 52-inch screen on the Sega Saturn, which was pretty damn cool. But I picked up this. It's one of these bloody stick together like pixel art things, which use the beads to do. It was really cheap, cost me 50 pence a piece for these things, and it came with a load of coasters. And the first one is a bomb, which is pretty cool. The second one is one of the got lots of Pac-Man characters. As you can see, they got like that. You got Pac-Man. You got Pinky. I can't remember what the red one's called. But you got a load of Pac-Man cards. It's pretty much, it was £4 for the lot. And I just thought they were really cool. And I do like these pixels art. I should just do my own, really, to be honest. Buy some stuff and do my own. So we'll arrange them. So yeah, I picked up them, and that was £4. So I didn't pick up anything else. There was a lot of other retro shops down there, which was pretty cool. But I'm keeping my money because I'm off to Play Expo Blackpool in just over a month's time. So hopefully maybe I can try and sort out taking a video of that. I'm going for 2 days this time, so it should be interesting. And I've never been to Blackpool, so it'll be interesting to see what Blackpool's actually like. So let's get on with it. I picked up a few Mega Drive games this month. I picked up this, which is a Meg CD Solfis, and comes with Cobra Command. This is like a second copy of this I got, actually, to be honest. But my mate found it, and he didn't have a Meg CD, so he was giving it away, and it's in really nice quality. It's got the discs and the booklets, so it was slightly nicer than the one I had as well. So can't fault it. So that was my first Mega Drive pickup. Then a brother was selling a load of games, so they're nothing super special, but I had a few of them off him for cheap, like. I had that, which I remember liking this years ago, so it's probably absolutely terrible now, looking by the back of it, but I had it anyway. I also had the infamous Green Dog, which I did do a Kosoge review of, which is terrible. But it was a bit of a laugh to do a review, so there was that. I had Hard Driving. I do think that the Mega Drive version of Hard Driving is actually pretty damn good, considering for the arcade game, and I don't think you can see that. But the Mega Drive version is actually pretty damn decent, so I had that off him. I had a box Alex the Kid in Enchanted Castle, which it's not a fantastic Alex the Kid game, but I did have an unboxed version of this, so I thought I'd have the box one off him. Galaxy Force 2, which was a really wicked super scalar arcade game, really nice looking. Apparently it's just been released on the 3DS now as well, and it looks really nice. The Mega Drive version's not particularly that great, but I used to like the arcade version, so I thought I may as well have that off him. I had an unboxed version of this. Sonic the Hedgehog Spinball. It's okay, like, it's better. If you switch your Mega Drive to 60Hz, this game's a lot better. Otherwise, 50Hz, it's really slow. And it's a bit annoying, to be honest, but yeah, so I had that off him. Pretty much worth absolutely nothing, but he was getting rid of it, so I thought I'd just have it off him. And that was PGA Tour Golf. I remember actually liking the first PGA Tour Golf, but that was, you're probably talking 20, 25, 30 years ago when I used to play it on the Mega Drive. But these days, sports games on most consoles are worth absolutely nothing, and this probably isn't worth 10 pence, so I thought I'd have it. Also had Micro Machines, the original one. Not a massive Micro Machines fan, like a bit, but you know, it's Micro Machines. Perhaps it's a bit cool, we'll get a couple of people around, play on it or whatever, so I thought I'd have that of him. Right, Ed. Here we go then. That's the Mega Drive stuff done anyway. My mate was very kindly donated me a game. This is Shenmue on the original Dreamcast. This is the American version. It's in fantastic, Nick. I don't think he's even played it. It's in fantastic, Nick. It's got the 3 discs and everything. So he donated that to me, so that's wicked. This really was one of the first, you know, like you got GTA and stuff now. This is really one of the first games of that type. Everyone talked to you. It actually does have Outrun, Space Harrier, and what was the other one? Afterburner built into this game. They're pretty much arcade perfect copies. They actually got it released separately on a Yukazuki GameWorks disc, and the other games are actually in this. Shenmue was really good fun, and I really loved this game at the time. So shame that they only ever made 2 of them, and there is talk of a 3rd. But it was supposed to be something like a 6-part episode of games. But the first one was class, but you never really got to figure out what happened in the story, which is a damn shame. So, but anyway, that was Shenmue on a Dreamcast. The other thing I had also donated to me, which he had lying around, was Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time on the Mega N64. This is pretty much considered one of the best games of all time. I've never actually finished it. I've played it quite a bit, but I've never finished it. I don't own an N64 at the moment, but I did have a UK one. The only problem with the UK one is they're 50Hz only. There's no RGB whatsoever on the machine, so they look like crap and they're really slow. And I can't stand the UK one, so I sold it. So I am in the lookout for a American N64 with RGB converted with an amp inside it. I am on the lookout for one of them, but I get a funny feeling if I do find one, it's going to cost me. But he does actually know someone selling one, but he wants 140 for it, I think, which is probably about the going rate. But yeah, so he donated that to me, so I'll keep that. So when I do pick up an N64 at some point, I'll have a game for it. The other thing I picked up, found in a charity shop for £1, was Resident Evil Archives on the Wii. I wasn't quite sure which Resident Evil this is, but I don't know whether you can see. It's the remake of the first Resident Evil on the PlayStation 1. Apparently, I think this is an updated version of the GameCube one. And funny enough, the GameCube one has just been released on the new consoles and the PC, which is like a high-res version of the GameCube one. But Resident Evil Archives for £1, can't fault it. I think it's got the booklet. Yeah, it's got the booklet and everything inside it, so it's all good. This is not game related, but I picked it up on eBay. It's a Retro Gaming Volume 1. This was chucked out by Telegames. It must have been checked out a few years ago, but there seems to be loads of these on eBay, brand new, packed. You can get them for about £1.50 plus the postage. Unfortunately, I bought this one, but the disc itself is cracked, which is a damn shame. So I've been talking to the seller. He couldn't find another one, so he's reimbursed me, but I have bought another one. It just hasn't turned up yet. But it's about, I don't know how long it is. I think it's about an hour and a half. It doesn't say. Yeah, I think it's about an hour and a half long. Like, so that might be interesting to watch. I haven't put it in my DVD player because with the slight crack in the disc, it'll probably shatter. And I don't know whether you guys have ever seen that, but discs when they shatter, they shatter into like 1,000 pieces, and you may as well chuck your CD-ROM away or spend hours cleaning it, which I did once. But yeah, so I'm gonna wait for the guy to send me a new one this and have a watch. But you know, get yourself an eBay, £1.50. You know, Telegames might be interesting. Who knows? And the other thing I bought was a Saturn RAM cart. I've owned a Saturn for God knows how many years now, and I've never had the 4 meg RAM card for it. So that's cool. And there's a load of Saturn games that require this and can use this as well, including things like Darkstalkers, which supposedly is the best version of Darkstalkers, even though it's not the latest version. but it's apparently only missing one character, where the latest version that came out on the PS3, like a remake, is missing a lot of characters. But yeah, 4 meg RAM card. So I will do a video of maybe 1 or 2 games running with the cartridge. But this allows you to use the SNK games, the Capcom fighters, the ones you need the RAM card for. But there is quite a lot of list of normal Saturn games that can use this RAM card and give you extra details and extra animation. So I've tried 1 or 2 of them out, and yeah, it does make it. You can see the difference straight away, especially in the animation wells. They look exactly like the arcades with this, so that's pretty cool. So it cost me, I had it for a good deal. It was a tenner plus postage, and normally they go for about 25 quid. So I seen it for a tenner with some guy doing a house clearance or something. So picked myself up that. And the last thing I got, as you may have seen in my last video, is my arcade stick I bought, and this is the arcade stick. This is it, but it's fully customized. As you can see, it's got the buttons with the little things underneath for the kicks and punches. I don't know whether you can see that, but that is a Hori dust washer. It's been laser cut, so you can see it there, which is pretty cool. I got my Japanese 100 yen play sticker on it. I got some of my nice SNK stickers, and my my Capcom sticker at the back. My really nice double coloured ball top. But yeah, that's that. This was my last pickup for this month. I would say fantastic joystick. I've been using it for quite a bit. I reviewed it, and I think it's well worth the money. I changed the original Hori Hayabusa stick and the Kuyo buttons out of it, and I put it in my other arcade stick, and I've been using my other arcade stick for my retro consoles quite a bit, and I've got to say, I really do like the Hayabusa lever, and I like the buttons. They're slightly bigger, the buttons are. They got less of a rim round them, but the buttons are actually a couple of mil bigger. But yeah, if you do pick yourself up one of these, they're PS3, PS4 compatible. They're 120 quid at this moment in time. They'll probably soon go out to sale, and then the price will go up. So if you've got a PS4, PS3, definitely go and pick yourself up one of these. The one thing I was a little bit worried about, I do like a stick with a lot of palm room, you know, to put your hand on to play games. But what sometimes you get is the edge on my last joystick digs into your sort of wrist. But this has got an angled edge on it and not much palm room. But in lots of ways, I think this is actually a bit more comfortable, because your hand goes like that in it when you're using it. And when it's on your lap and you're at this sort of angle, I think it is more comfortable to use. And it is a lot lighter. And it did come with the rubber pads underneath, which you put these on your lap and it does not move. But I'm a bit of a big boy, so it was slipping. So I just put some neoprene, put a bit of neoprene on both sides, and this sucker just doesn't move at all now. But yeah, fantastic arcade stick, and pick yourself up one. As you can see, there's the normal buttons. I don't know if I can zoom in to show you. If I can, right, here we go. There's the normal button. These are Shimizu's, and these are the Kuyo buttons. And if you look, it's got a very small rim on them compared to that, and the button is slightly bigger. But I really like these buttons. Oh, and my homemade player one button, which is pretty cool. But yeah, put that up there. Turn my back on. Yeah, but as you see, guys, that's my pickups for this month. Which is March. So I got Play Expo coming up in just over a month, so I'm gonna keep my money for that. So it should be interesting, 2-day job. So hopefully it's going to be good. Last year they said the Blackpool one was smaller, but better, because it was a bit more. Everything was all chucked in. There was a lot of stuff there. So anyway, there's my pickup, guys, and I'll see you in the next review I'll do. So I'll catch you again. Bye now.